Hey all, welcome back to my channel ServiceNow Training and Placement. Today we are going to discuss about the string in JavaScript. So what is a string first? A string is used to store the text or to manipulate the text as well. Okay, so if I'm writing a simple string where name equals to, or I'll say first name, is equals to ServiceNow. If I want to check the type of this, so what I'll do, js.info, and I'll use type of first name. So it is giving the type as a string, so we are sure that this is a string. Okay, now I'll cover these many methods I have already noted here. Okay, these were the methods which are daily used whenever you are playing with a string, you are operating on any of the string. Okay, so how do we first access an string? If a string is also accessed as an index, if I just type here first name and 0, so what it will give? It will give me a s. So at the 0th index, what it is having? The s. Okay, and in similar, if I wanted to check the length to same as an array, you can check the length of a string as well. Okay, so it will give the length of this string. Okay, now second is toUpperCase. Okay, if you wanted to convert the letter of this string to uppercase into the capital letter, basically what you need to do is you just need to write first name dot to uppercase. What it will do? It will convert the string of this ServiceNow to uppercase. So I'll just write gs dot print to print this. Just cut it from here and paste it here. Okay, so it is now giving me ServiceNow. Similar to this toUpperCase, there is another method is toLowerCase. It is giving me toLowerCase. Next is indexOf. This is very important. What indexOf will do? It returns the position of the first occurrence of a value. Okay, so this is basically used if you wanted to check if any letter is present in this or not. So let's suppose what I'm doing, where I'm checking the index r equals to, I'll do first name dot indexOf. We need to write this in r. Now, so this is giving me the occurrence, like first occurrence of r. So r is s is at 0th index, then first index, and the second index what is available, r. Okay, so this is how you can check the first occurrence of any of the letter. You can not only check the rth index, but if you want that now. Okay, so 1 0 1 2 3 4 5 6, and at the 7th index what we are having now. Okay, so not only the letters, but you can check the complete string as well using the index. Okay, suppose if I wanted to check the index of z here. Okay, so z is not present. What will it give in the undefined or what? It is going to give me the -1. So any value which is not present in any of the string, it is going to give me a -1. Let's suppose I am having another string called where short description equals to database is down. Okay, so at this point in time, whenever I got database in this short description, assign this ticket to database team, else assign the ticket to service desk team. So what should I do? Let's suppose I write if short description dot index of what database is greater than and equals to 0. What I should do? Just info, assign it to database team. You can write the logic here to assigning it to database team using the g_form dot set value or whatever. Else gs.info, assign ticket to service desk. So this time the short description of the incident or whatever coming, because this database is available here, it will assign it to database team. Or let's suppose it is say email is not working. We got some ticket related to email. Then what it will do? It will assign ticket to service desk. Okay, so that's why this is indexing is really important, used so much while you are doing the browser side of scripting. Okay, now let's suppose the first name is ServiceNow training. Here I have declared this as a double quote. Here I have declared this as in the single quote. Both are same, no issue. And the third declaration of the string is template literals as well. Sorry, backtick. Okay, this is how you can declare within this backticks. But ServiceNow support ECMAScript 5. And this feature is not added in the ECMAScript 5. It was added later on, like the ES6 or higher. So you need not to worry about the template literals or the backticks. Now suppose I wanted to add these two strings. So how we can do? We can simply like where full name equals to first name plus, I'll give a space, last name. If I print, so here it will print ServiceNow training and placement. And what you need to do here, you need to subscribe this channel. Yeah guys, please subscribe. We are already 1200 people family, so if you subscribe, this will help. Now next is includes. Whatever you can do in the, okay, so now I am creating a full name string. I'm removing this, and here what I'm doing to includes full name equals to placement. Okay, so if like whatever we can do the indexing, we can use like we can do using the includes as well to check if any text is this string is containing that text or not. We can use the includes as well. So if full name dot includes, I'll say training. Then I'll say gs dot print or info, yes, training exist. If I run this, so you will see, because this training is in part of the ServiceNow training and placement, this is giving me this. Now if I am having some spaces here, okay, and here as well, okay, and if I wanted to exclude those white spaces, what you can do, you need to use trim. So this trim feature, like full name dot trim, will trim the white spaces. Console dot log again and full name. Yeah, white spaces are gone. Okay, another feature, if you wanted to convert anything to a string, let's say where, if I say here where number equals to 1000. Okay, now this time if I do type of, if I check the type of number, what this will give, this will give me a type is number. Okay, but if I do where number dot toString, it is giving me an string. So this toString is used to convert anything to the string, whether it is a binary or whatever data type. Okay, so this is also very useful. At any place you wanted to show, make sure that you are sharing the string, just use the toString after that variable or data type. Next I am taking this is done, this also done, this also charAt. What charAt will do, charAt is returns the character at a specific index, like you can do using the indexing as well. Okay, so let's suppose I have taken where language equals to JavaScript. Okay, and I just write gs dot info and language dot char 4. So what this will give us, the letter present at the 4th index, so it should be S, 0th, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so this is less used, I'll say. So now we are going to explain the slice method of a string. This is again a very important. So let's suppose we have where name equals to, I have taken a string hello world, a simple one. So if I wanted to slice some text from this, what I need to do is, the syntax is name dot slice. Okay, here you need to give the start index and here end index. One point you need to keep in mind is end index will not include the last indexing letter. Okay, so let's suppose I'm just saving this into the another variable called result. Okay, and from 0th index I wanted to start and end index is in 4. Okay, so ideally it should give HELL, but because HELL, but the last index will not be console dot log result. So it is giving me HELL, but fourth index is O, so this will not include. Okay, you just need to count 0 at H and 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will not include. Until here it will slice. Next is replace. Very simple. If you wanted to replace with anything, you just need to give the let's suppose I have this where name equals to result equals to name dot replace. Let's suppose I'm replacing word to JavaScript. Okay, and this time if I info name, sorry, we just need to print this result. Okay, so it is saying hello JavaScript. Fine. So these were the some common JavaScript string methods which are properly very used whenever you are working on the whether the server side or the client side of scripting in the ServiceNow. So that's all for this video. If you like this video, please subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you so much.